Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign. So you may want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Sagittarius, now onto your June 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Swords. And this is an air sign person. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an air sign. I feel like some of you are doing business with an air sign in June. And I get like sorting things out, going over the details. So if you're signing any contracts with them, or you're hiring them to do any work, or they're hiring you to do any work, you're going to be going over things and sorting out the details. I feel like this is somebody you would work well together. Now, let me just say this. Maybe this is somebody you know and you're working well together on a project. But for some of you, this is a new person. You know, it's a general reading, so I can't discern whether all Sagittarians are going to already know this person or not. I feel like you look at them like they're kind of quirky, they're kind of funny. You also look at them like they are very determined. They're filled with determination. Yeah, I get, again, doing business together. For some of you, my guides say, you may have done business with them or worked with them or known them for a long time. For some of you. So this may not be a new person for some of you. You make a good team of putting your heads together with your ideas, projects, plans, ideas. You work well together. You could do well starting a business with this air sign person. So if you were thinking of, going into either a short-term or long-term business venture with them, it will go well. It will work out for you. If either of you are trying to hide anything from the other one, that's not going to work. So make sure your dealings with this air sign is going to be open, honest, and above board. And they need to be open and honest and above board with you, because anything else will, it'll come out. Like being dishonest or being secretive or hiding things from the other person, it will end up being exposed. I don't really feel that's prominent here, but my guides did mention it, so I'm going to say it to you. You strike a good balance with each other. You two could be a force to be reckoned with. If you had anything you wanted to protest, like go to a town hall meeting or, protest something somehow, somewhere, you two would be good together on working about, like, trying to change laws, trying to protest things that are happening. You would also make a good team in that regard as well. So the next card in your reading, Sagittarius, is the Two of Pentacles. And this is weighing your options, seeking balance, maybe having to make a decision or a choice between two things. It could have to do with money, but not always. And there is emotions tied up here in this balance seeking and, option weighing. Some of you are going to find out that you are getting some kind of grant or loan. And I feel like this is a relief because there could have been some kind of threat that if you did not get this, then something you wanted to get going wasn't going to happen. So you needed to get this loan or grant. And for some of you, you're going to find you're going to get it. There could also be something to do with wills and estates. And there could be something that you want to bypass. So I'm not sure what they mean by that, but you could find out money's, I got money before, right? Grant, loan. Maybe it's going to be an inheritance. They didn't say it that way, but you could be getting some money that way. It could also be about you making your own will. And if you're doing so, you could really be focusing on what you want to say, who you want things to get, certain things, money, your possessions. Or if you have a will already, you may be making changes and adjustments to that will. And maybe you're trying to make sure that what you're doing seems equitable and fair to the people you're leaving money to. There could be some kind of new start in a friendship. So it could be someone new, a new friend could come in and you're getting to know them and it's like a new start in a friendship. For others of you, this could be if you already had a friendship and it fell apart or you became distant, you could have a new start in an existing friendship. Some of you are having to make a choice or a decision on some money that you receive or some money you have earmarked for something, and you may be trying to decide what you're going to spend the money on. Maybe you have house projects, or your car needs to be fixed, or you need a new air conditioner, or you need new appliances like a washer or dryer. And maybe you're like, I can't get it all at once. I have to choose. Am I going to get the new washer and dryer, or am I going to get an air conditioner fixed or a new air conditioning system, or something like that? So there could be something that you're trying to decide, well, I have to spend this money on this and this and this. They have to get fixed or replaced. So you could be having to make a decision or a choice in June about where that money is going to go to, what you're going to take care of first. So the next card in your reading, Sagittarius, is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is a card that symbolizes fated, destined, preordained, meant to be love relationship. Could be twin flames, soulmates, but you can be a soulmate with people that are not a love partner. So Two of Cups could mean other things, not just love. Some of you are going to get yourself intertwined with somebody, and in June or maybe even July or August, you're going to find yourself in the thick of it with this relationship. Like spending a lot of time together, going here and there, and it doesn't even have to be doing exciting things. You could be, sitting home watching movies one night and maybe going out to dinner the next, or going to a concert the next, just spending a lot of time together. Now, this could be with a partner you're already intertwined with, or this could be a new love partner that could show up. It's like you're building confidence. It's like you're building confidence and trust with each other. That also is being mentioned. if you're already coupled, you may feel like you want to keep your relationship steady, calm, on solid ground. Like, I need to keep this relationship steady and stable. That's what I get, steady and stable. So, but it's like you're thinking of it. Your intentions are going that way. You're thinking, this is what I want to do, or this is what I need to do, or this is what I have to do. Make sure you really take time to get to know somebody before you sleep with them. Because I feel the tendency may be like you get sold on somebody quickly. And then you have that kind of, interaction with each other. And then later you're like, oh no, this is not going to work out. And then not for everybody, but for some people, because you've had that kind of connection with each other, it can make it more difficult and tricky to stop seeing each other. So try not to do that too quickly. Some of you could start to have feelings for somebody. That could be somebody that was a friend to you. It could be somebody you do business with or work with. Because I'm hearing starting to have feelings for somebody. It could be somebody you're dating. Maybe you're already casually dating somebody and now you're starting to have more feelings for them. That could kick up for some of you as well. If you've had any kind of rocky relationship with a love partner, you could be thinking about ways to make it better or repair it if there's been problems. Hi, friends of the Lucky Mermaid. I'm reaching out with an important update regarding Vimeo On Demand. Vimeo has announced they are phasing out this service, and there are some specific dates you need to be aware of. As of June 23rd, 2026, I can no longer upload new titles. Starting July 23rd, new purchases or subscriptions will no longer be possible. Finally, by September 21st, all Vimeo on-demand listings will be removed. If you have purchased content on Vimeo, please download those videos and save them to your own computer before September 21st to ensure you always have access to them. I want to make sure you can still find my work, so I have already moved all my videos to Patreon Shop. You do not need to be a paid member to access them. You simply need to create a free account and you can purchase and save them to your library. I am currently looking into a new platform for future content and will share that with you as soon as I have an update. Thank you so much for your support and sticking with me through this transition. I just want to jump in here and let you know about the new videos I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos, which are also available on my Patreon shop. My mid-year Psychic Tarot updates for 2026 for each sign of the zodiac are now available. Can you believe we're at the middle of the year of 2026? In these videos, you may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign, but I suggest going by what normally resonates with you on my YouTube and Rumble readings. In these mid-year Psychic Tarot updates, I did the center of the 10-card Celtic cross. So it's the very center of the cross. The another video series I have available is brand new, never recorded them before, my course corrections, psychic tarot, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. These were inspired by people's liking and wanting to know cautions and warnings that I give in my psychic crystal readings for the new moons, full moons, and eclipses. So in these videos, the tarot cards in the reading are going to focus on cautions and warnings for you.
and the oracle cards are going to give you solutions and advice. And these readings go for 1 year time period from May of 2026 through May of 2027. Also, if you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to get my financial psychic tarot readings for 2026. We're only halfway through the year, so if you haven't listened to them yet and heard and seen what my guides had to say for the financial aspect of your sign, you may want to check those videos out. And my psychic crystal readings for June of 2026 are also available. These are a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right here, right now. And I look in the crystal and give you messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the month of June. These links are down below in the description box in the show more section. And eventually the links get put on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. I truly appreciate all of your purchases because without that, I would not be able to keep this channel going. So thank you so very much for that.
So now on to card number 4, Sagittarius, you have the King of Pentacles. And this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an earth sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. You could feel like you think that this person is dissing you or, or doesn't like you. This could be somebody you're like, I don't know what they think or feel about me. This could also be somebody that you are talking to about hiring you. So if you're self-employed, this could be a new client or customer that they're getting estimates or trying to figure out who they're going to hire to do a specific job. But it could be a boss at a big company that is like trying to figure out, are they going to hire you or not? And you may be saying to yourself, do they like me or do they not like me? How did that go? How did this interview go? Some of you are going to have a completion of a project, and this project cost you some money. It wasn't a cheap project. Could have been home renovation, or redecorating, or landscaping, or re-landscaping. If you take any kind of classes or courses from somebody that is an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, you may be getting like close with them. I'm not talking about romantically. I mean like friendship wise. And you may be like, hey, we really see eye to eye, or, this or that or the other. And you may start to hang out together or go to different events, or, my son pops into my mind, like my youngest son surfs. And he recently met somebody, and he's Capricorn rising, my youngest son. So he would be in the earth sign in this situation, probably. And he met somebody at his martial arts class that surfs. And my son's a surfer. He's very good. And so now he's got all this like commonality with this guy that surfs, and they're chatting and talking, and, so it could be something like that. You could meet them because I feel like a class is involved. And in my son's case, he met this guy at a martial arts class that he takes. But for you, it could be like you could be taking a class like that, or they could be the professor or teacher or instructor, which is what I feel the strongest for you Sagittarians. I feel like the teacher or instructor or somebody running some kind of class is a person you could really connect with, and a friendship could form, or an alliance, or maybe even some kind of doing work or business together down the line could pop up. I'm not feeling like this is romantic. You could have a boss that's going to say to you, Sagittarius, we're changing the way we handle making your payments. You're not going to get paid every week now. You're going to get paid every 2 weeks. Or you're not going to, or we're going to pay you once a month or something. They may tell you something about how they're going to handle money that they pay you could change in some form or another. I don't feel like it's giving you more money. I don't feel like it's giving you less money. I feel like they're changing something in the way that they give you money. So your last card in the reading is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes, could be financial good fortune coming to you. You could be lucky with money right now. This could be you and a partner working together to create financial abundance for your family. You could be receiving money as a gift of cash from someone or a family member. You could be receiving an inheritance. You could be winning money. It's a weird message. I get Sagittarians could be breaking the barrier of something in connection to do with money. If you had any money that was like held in a will that you were supposed to inherit and you didn't get it yet, or money that was in a trust that you had to be a certain age until you could get the trust, or it could be like in a pension fund or retirement fund or something. I feel like whatever barrier was like the money was there for you, but you weren't getting it yet, I feel like that barrier is coming down. So think of how that could be. It could be a will. It could be a trust that's now open to you. It could be a credit union or pension fund or something that now the funds could be available to you. Some of you are going to be doing a lot of research on where you can make money with investing. So you could really be spending a lot of time like researching stocks, cryptocurrencies, land, property, anything that could give you financial return of your investment. This could be a month where you're getting advice about financial matters. You could be getting advice about it. So you could be talking to financial advisors, stockbrokers, accountants, especially financial advisors, or people you know. You could have some friends that are like really good in the stock market or really up on the financial world, and you could be getting advice from somebody you know personally. Some of you will be generating more money through the work that you are doing, and you could see this start in June, but it could continue on. Some of you are really getting your finances in alignment and in order. It could have to do with stocks, a stock portfolio. It could have to do with IRAs. It could be like all of the above, your bank accounts, your this, your that, your IRAs, your stocks, your this and that. Getting it in order. Maybe you're like going to change things around, or you just want to like really examine your finances carefully and like, well, maybe I should sell this off and maybe I should move this money over to here, or maybe I should take money out of this and buy land, like, and get it. But getting it, like having a good picture of it could come up for you in June. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarians to work with, use, and wear in the month of June 2026, you got citrine. That doesn't come up that much. So you got citrine. That's a sunshine energy, a joyous and uplifting stone. It's a stone that helps bring success, prosperity, and wealth. It awakens and expands the higher mind. It brings good luck in trade and in business. Citrine improves self-esteem, self-trust, and self-awareness. It produces positive energy, and it brings you calmness and helps balance your emotions and aids in your digestive system. That's interesting. If you feel like you're going through any kind of emotional upheaval or tensions or ruckus about in your emotions, this is going to help like make you feel more positive, help your emotions to like calm down and settle down. If you I don't recommend gambling, okay? I know I say this in readings and people probably think it's so stupid, but I do believe the house usually wins. But if you wanted to do any risk taking, even the stock market is like gambling, really. But if you wanted to do any kind of gambling, risk taking of any sort, especially in regard to money, um, definitely be carrying or wearing citrine at the time. It's going to help elevate your mood. It's going to make you feel more happy, more positive, more, just like living on top of the world. It's going to be an uplifting stone for you. If you're having any challenges with eating disorders or like stomach upset and all of that, digestive issues, but especially if you're having eating disorders like, anorexia, bulimia, any of that, I feel that this gemstone could really like help calm that down and help you on the process of healing and getting past it. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense.
As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for your likes and shares and subscribing and hyping my videos. I do truly appreciate all of that. It does really help the channel grow. The algorithms is a very confusing thing. So all of that really helps and goes a long way to supporting this channel. So I do truly appreciate it. And if you're interested in getting any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful and amazing month of June, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.